Okay, say that to the Ravnica lands. Say that to the Tokyo lands. Say that to the New Phyrexia lands. Say that to the Phyrexia lands. Say that to the other Phyrexian lands. Say that to the Mirrodin lands. Say that to the Skarza Mirrodin lands.
The Tokyo lands are kind of funny because there is no planes within Japan.
Say that to the Zendikar lands.
Are you guys talking about that magic shit?
Welcome back, you guys, to the Hard Part Podcast, where the hardest part is not letting your heart rate be too elevated.
Yes, indeed. Way to be on theme, Sean.
Thank you. Sometimes if you're, all kinds of things in life can get your heart going, whether it's cracking packs, packing cracks, or other things,
I'm really glad that you just continued on past the first word, because I was very concerned about where this episode was going this early in.
No, I mean, heart health is an important thing that we should always be aware of.
You need to make sure you have good heart health. Don't ingest direct adrenaline into your bloodstream.
Yes. And remember that sometimes soda is really bad for you, and you should definitely be careful when you're dealing with heart health, because you should not drink it all the time.
No. Yeah, I did not drink an entire Red Bull and then chase it down with half of a large coffee from the gas station.
Not at all.
But luckily I went to the bathroom just a moment ago. We're going to do things a little bit differently this time.
Oh.
We're going to blaze through, talk about the sponsor stuff real quick, and then we're going to jump. Instead of the other thing, we've got to share two stories. I've got to tell a story that's been waiting for 3 episodes.
You do have to tell a story, which we will. Yep. We still got to do our top down and everything.
Okay. Yeah.
And then we'll get to your lame stuff. But do you know what's not lame?
Manapool.com.
That is correct. Manapool.com, who is the sponsors of our crazy, wonderful show. If you haven't been over there, more and more people are going. You're not there. Why are you not?
Yeah, no, honestly, if you're this far into the show and you're going to give us a chance, you can do yourself a big favor and just go over to Manapool as well. You can do something productive over there.
That is true.
Right.
You can be very productive. I know, for example, we know somebody who recently joined Manapool, which is really cool, and they're starting to sell over there. So not just us, but other people making shops is very, very simple.
That was like completely independent. That was, they stumbled into them. We could get that information from them. Maybe we'll get them for an interview.
That is true. We will attempt to do that.
Yeah.
But Manapool is great. I know we ordered a box from there. Their process is amazing. If a seller doesn't have something, they will immediately replace it from another seller, or if for some reason nobody on the platform has it, which is pretty rare at this point, they'll just credit you back. So, sorry, my throat decided to do stuff because I drank soda. But Manapool.com is great. Go ahead and check them out. My cadence is weird today because these are not my normal headphones, so I can hear myself talk and then hear myself talk. And I feel bad for everybody else in the room now. Sean
gets to not only have my old headphones, but my old hand-me-down headphones that I got from a Goodwill. So
yeah, so I have 2 old people ear germs now. And then Greg over at Shipping Shield, thank you so much for, affiliating with us, dealing with our craziness. We are very excited that we're going to be getting our new envelopes, team boxes, and Shipping Shield soon. So
I will be emailing you back tonight. Greg, I think, is a night owl, kind of like us.
Probably.
At least when it comes to getting, burning the midnight oil.
Yeah, burning the midnight oil.
I'll get that sent off here tonight, and then we'll get the...
Packing order packing.
The proofs look cool as hell.
They do. I'm so excited for our envelopes. We got some number 10 envelopes that are printed on, so it saves me one step in the shipping process, which is going to save me so much time and hassle. Because it's funny, because out of everything that I do right now for packing, pulling orders, and everything, I hate putting that stupid little sticker on.
It's very repetitive, especially knowing that there's a
Because I also
option.
Because I also have to put a stamp on still, so I'm just double doing it.
Yeah, and there's there's a cheaper option, and we've got the cool little logo.
I know.
We got R2EI's over in the corner there.
And he's saying, thank you for your order.
Yeah.
So that's pretty sweet. So, Manapool.com and Shipping Shield.
Great folks.
Great folks. So, our top down for the day before Tom tells us his stories that he's got.
I had to get a pin in there because if I didn't do it, we wouldn't do it for a third episode.
Oh, that would have sucked so bad. So, this is going to be Season 3, Episode 8. We are going to be...
Yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff in here. I figured you've had it too easy lately.
First
Sean.
of all, the lightning bolt that you put there, I have seen that artwork, that person who does the altars, and the Lego art is so friggin' cool.
So I'd have to dig it out, but we've actually had a little bit of a correspondence with them. That's Klug Altars.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, we can definitely give them shouts out.
Oh,
and
they're
so
so cool, man. Lego art. It just like the way that they like made it look 3D.
Did you know that particular piece they used a model for? Like they built the model and then they used that as reference to paint. Yeah, like
that's
it
incredible.
had the full art process.
That's incredible. We're going to be talking about. I see Lord of Atlantis, which is probably talking about. Oh. I know what this is. This is about the fact that unlike Spider-Man, we're actually going to be able to see something in Arena.
Also, so I got this from the juicy details from the Magic Historian. Okay, it sounds like they're getting Spider-Man on Arena.
Ooh.
So they're going over to that now because they've now actually got the rights to it. So we'll see how it pans out. But
nice. TARDIS nuts? That didn't work how I wanted to.
Do you not know what the TARDIS is? It's not a derogatory term.
No,
Sean.
the TARDIS is the phone booth in Doctor Who that is larger on the inside, and they used it to go on like space adventures and timey-wimey stuff.
Yes,
I know what I watched Doctor Who, Tom.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Which doctor is that, Sean?
That's Dr. House. I believe he's the Dick Doctor.
Doctor Who?
Who? We're going to be talking, which the TARDIS, I'm guessing, probably has something to do with the keyword.
It does indeed.
Yeah, of course it does. We're going to be having our deck as usual, which is going to be themed, because the whole theme of it is all towards who we're interviewing today.
It is.
Because heart health is important. And we're going to keep talking about heart health. Heart healthy Cheerios.
I also told Sean that I would scare him at some point throughout this, which Sean does not like being scared. And
I hate being scared.
I also decided to not scare him because that
which
would be
scares
a better
me
thing to
more.
do. So now he doesn't know if I'm going to scare him or not.
Yeah, so now now I'm just going to perpetually have heart attacks the entire time instead of one really fast one. Anxiety but faster is just drinking Red Bull. But we're going to be interviewing the MTG medic, who is a real-life medic on top of Magic the Gathering.
I think they do full-on EMT. I think they're on the wheels. Could you imagine trying to do something delicate like stabilizing a life while somebody's dealing with
they're an
traffic?
EMT, even Magic tournaments. Thanks.
Hilarious.
And then, so let's talk about your stories first, because there's two stories, apparently. The first one's really funny. Joe, this first story is for you. I know that you've been waiting very patiently for a few weeks for this one.
So, when we were at MagicCon,
That's the one in Vegas.
Sean and Rye got the one in Vegas. Sean and Rye got the express seat up at the front there.
The one we had to climb a friggin' mountain to get over first.
And I was like, I'm not dealing with all that. I'm going to hang out back here. There's a screen right above me. I'll take pictures of that and so forth. The pictures of that were absolutely horrible. Not only that, but I didn't want to sit over there because there's a bunch of people over there, so I just stood over in a corner by myself. And before I knew it, there was there
In
was
public?
there was a huge pile of people gathering around because they mentioned Lord of the Rings. Long story short, I decided that it wasn't really beneficial for me to be there, and I kind of had to take a leak anyways, and I was going to check out the rest of the con while everybody else was over here. And again,
one hand or two hand?
What?
You had to take a leak. One hand or two hand?
Well, I'm getting there.
Okay.
On the way in there, I see that there's a father and a son, and the father is teaching the son how to use a urinal.
So hopefully no hands.
He was definitely no-handing it,
Nice.
like the toddler and the father. Okay, he was doing the Superman pose, and he was doing really well. And I unfortunately stood right next to him, not paying any attention to what was going on, minding my own business, until he ended up turning around, and he wasn't completely done yet, and just like hosed my pants, like just.
The father?
No, the father was just there for guidance and making sure that the kid
Well,
was
he didn't friggin' guide it very well, did he?
They weren't both like freehand peeing over. There's a father peeing over his son, and just like they both swung at the same time. Excuse me, sir.
That's not what. So let me get this straight. In your mind, you have this weird ass Van Gogh painting of a piss match going on. And it's like the meme where he's like, "Don't talk to me or my son ever again." And they're both Superman posing, and the dad is like resting his balls on his kid's head
Whoa,
to pee.
the kid was really short. Okay, he was really short, Sean. So to bring this
the
back
picture
in,
you painted is this dad is using his poor son as a cup holder.
cup. What?
That's what I'm saying.
Anyways, the child peed on my pants. And at that point, I was like, you know what?
I'm glad that it took this long for us to clarify that it was the child peeing on your pants and not the dad.
The father was very like, oh no, my son peed on your pants. I'm so sorry. Like, I don't know how to help you. And I was like, no, it's not a big deal. Like,
He just like starts like blowing on it to like dry it off. Like,
no. I'm very much glad that the father that you have manufactured in your head is not the individual that I ran into. He was a very polite gentleman.
maybe I'm a victim.
Maybe, Sean. Maybe. Have you ever been to a truck stop, gas station, bathroom?
No, but I did go to, there's the Saco Drive-In here in Maine, and they have this one giant urinal that everybody uses, which is like a trough, but with drain pipes in it. So you, like, as a little kid, you can't really, like, pee in there because it's too tall, so you're resting your entire sack on the porcelain, which, first of all, isn't hygienic. And second of all, like, why did they make it that tall?
So I'm starting to understand why you aren't limber now. It's because you weren't limber then, man. If I would never have rested my balls as a toddler on the porcelain.
I didn't say toddler. It was like middle school, and I've been 5'0" for my entire life.
Even more reason
That's
to climb
super
up on
rude.
the toilet.
So Tom got pissed on,
I did.
which is better than being pissed off.
Yeah.
No, it's definitely the other way around.
No, not only that, but I missed all the Dan Fraser stuff. I did miss the Vision stuff. That was unfortunate. But I think I have to leave for something cool to happen to Sean at MagicCon.
That is true. If you could maybe go now, that'd be great.
Where?
What's your second story?
No, it was your second story. You had a story, right?
I have a story?
Yeah, I thought you were going to share a story.
You said that you had two. I have a story?
Said we had a story.
What's my story?
You were going to tell your story.
I don't have a story.
Way to go. Shitty ass improv.
I don't
Sean.
have a story. Okay, so I woke up one day, and
It's got to be a real story.
I did. Oh, sorry, I forgot. This is all a figment of my imagination. I told you I can't talk when I can hear myself and hear myself, so it's really throwing me off. So I can't think.
Andy's scared that I'm gonna scare
Yes,
him.
I feel like shaking in my little leaf box over here.
Well, we can continue.
Oh,
on.
actually, I do have something.
You got a story?
We are getting a really cool secret lair that I'm excited about.
It's probably got a samurai in it.
Nope.
It's got a cat.
It does have a
And it has a cat.
So we got the rest of the cats are awesome. That's not the name of it. Cats are great. Cats are the best. Whatever. Secret lair. And they released 2 more. We had the Garfield ones that we already saw. We got one of the I feel really bad. I don't remember her name. But the one with the ghost cat art, that was really cute. We got the rest of that one. And then we got these fuzzy little adorable asshole ones where we've
What?
got the cats. Adorable little fuzzy assholes. Why are you looking at me like that? Anyway, so they're adorable. So in that one, that's the one that I want because we're getting Queen Marchesa reprint, which is great. Why are you so weird today?
I'm fine.
No, you're not.
Oh, I'm sorry. You good?
Are you good?
You were talking about cat assholes.
I said the cat is an asshole.
Oh, so I was working on something for a second, and I totally got missed. I picked up in the wrong part of that conversation. Go on. Carry on.
I'm gonna have a fucking aneurysm, which is also a medical thing. No, but we're getting a couple of really fun reprints in that one. I made a post about it, and we got a few comments about how. Let me see if I can harness the energy of how they said it.
Oh
typing.
no, are we getting the?
Those don't have very many functions in other formats, and I don't know if you know this, but they're not really worth much of reprint value. You know what I say to that? I don't care! They're pretty! Maybe these aren't for you! Maybe they're for the Magic the Gathering girlies. Go away!
Maybe they're for Sean.
Yes.
I think they are for Sean.
I'm very feminine.
It's not even about that. You're just a cat person.
I love cats.
You like the cats. You had a cat for longer than I've had a kid.
21 years, yeah.
Yeah. My kid left at 18.
I grew up with my cat.
My daughter's 16. She's living somewhere else half the time.
That's true. But no, you shouldn't have to worry. That's where I mentioned before where I'm kind of annoyed how a lot of Magic is no longer like trade for trade and stuff like that. And it's all like value based this, value based that. This is value, this value, this value. Who cares if I want to spend my hard-earned money on a secret layer for something that I think's cool? What I don't agree with is that guy who's like, I'm going to pay $400 for that Goblin Storm deck, and we're all like, you're part of the problem.
Yeah, no, there's definitely a line.
I'm gonna pay MSRP for something that I want to do, and who gives a shit if it's not worth more for the reprint value? If anything, that means it's gonna be easier to get. Awesome.
Honestly, I have to wonder, especially, getting the insight that we did from Mark Rosewater, that they're leaving money at the table. They've already said that they've just, destroyed product that didn't sell.
Yeah.
And, so we've seen several times with different vendors where they'll just do, little packs, for random secret layers. Why can't that go anything that's extra or any of the crappy ones that don't sell?
Mm-hmm.
You just do a random, grab bag. You pay one price and then get, 4 or 5 random ones.
Exactly. I would be good with that.
I don't understand the concept, business-wise, behind making something that you control, the numbers of, and then it's oh, well, we're just going to burn these ones. That's more cost-effective than literally giving them away.
I don't know how we're not going back to print to demand still.
Well, that's the thing is they never were. That's the thing I was referring to with Mark talking about kind of shedding some light. I think he did talk about it earlier on, but
It's
I think
just
it was in Drive to Work.
Because the whole Wizard of Bard shit happening is so back and forth, wishy-washy, confusing.
So I think they sold all of that product. I don't think that Wizard of Bards...
Well, yeah, of course they sold all that product because they sold out and they immediately got $700 markups.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's still people out there who are like, if anybody has one, I will pay $400 for it. And it's you are literally part of the problem. You're allowing the people who are stealing this from people who will actually use it to then sell it to you for a markup.
Mhm.
And then their argument back is, well, I'm going to spend my money how I want to. And we're like, that's fine. We're not saying don't spend your money. Just don't be an idiot.
Not only that, but when you're asking for something like that, especially knowing that the going rate for something like that is upwards of $700
Yeah.
at this point for the official product, like really, oh, please give it to me for $400, and then you flip it for $300 after that.
why-
So repost it for $700.
Yeah, that's exactly what they do, too.
Doesn't make any sense.
It's
That's
just
part
so
of the
crazy.
conundrum that I had with like doing the store thing, but I think we have that, if we sell it in store, if you crack it, you get the price for it. You
Yep.
get MSRP or, whatever slight markup we do.
Yep, and if you want to try to go resell it and you won't crack it here, then we will look at the market price for it, and you're paying the market price,
I'll just
buddy.
hold on to it. I'll hold it for somebody who wants to crack a
Yeah.
pack. Like, I know that a lot of people are, like, don't buy packs, but that's the joy, like
I love
you
buying
love
packs.
cracking packs. You do that just to
Dude, I
blow
get
some
garbage
steam every once in a while.
99% of the time, but I love it. Like
And-
today, I didn't get the best stuff in my EOE packs, but I was like, I get to smell a new cardboard.
And is it a waste of money? Sure.
Oh, absolutely.
But so is a pack of smokes, and plenty of people do that.
And one of
Like,
them gives you cancer and the other doesn't.
Yeah.
And I'll
like,
give you a hint. The magic cards don't give you cancer.
Yet.
That's going to be in the next circular drop.
Secret layers.
Secret Lair
They're
menthols.
just menthols.
Have you ever wanted to play Magic the Gathering? Sounded like you were staying in a nursing home for 45-year-olds who smoked 6-packs a day when they were a teenager.
Oh, shit.
You should buy the ones that all the lands look like different packs of smokes. We got Mabros. We got Native. What's the name of that one?
Yeah, I think you got Native and Pall Mall, and there's a black. Winston's. That's a good one. That'd be good for planes, I think.
What the hell's a Winston?
Winston Light 100s?
Never heard of it.
Tell me about it.
I'm really good at this voice.
Yeah, I was going to say, geez,
This
you're
is-
really sinking into that character fast. That's a...
It's because I smoked 7 packs before we came here.
I can smell
Why?
cigarette smoke from here right now.
Why do I sound like a New York lady now? But no, there's a lot of stuff going on in the Secret Lair community. More stuff like always, but maybe we will get through it.
Eventually.
So what's your second story?
You had the second story.
No, wait. Whatever. So, what we're going to do is, before we go into our keyword and our deck tech and the other fun things, I think we should go, we should learn some stuff about how to be healthy.
Yes, we should.
That was such a weird That's not me. I don't look like that.
That's what that character looks like. Oh, shit. You could probably do that one. The Monsters, Inc. lady.
Mike Wazowski.
Your paperwork.
Your paperwork.
That's who that is. That's all. You were just channeling, what's her name, like Maud or something?
I think so. That sounds right.
Yeah. Maybe I'm being oldest.
Yeah, oldest
Or
priest.
ageist.
Yeah, I think it's ageist. But anyway, we're going to go over to our interview. We're going to be talking to the MTG.
Medic.
There you go. Wait, I wanted to do a double up thing.
Oh,
Make
did
us
you?
both
Okay.
included.
There you go. All right.
Inclusivity.
Inclusive. That's not how that works.
All right, over to you.
Alrighty. So we're here with the MTG Medic. Do you mind if I use your first name?
No, that's totally fine.
All right. So we've got the MTG Medic, Chad, here. And we were going to talk about a little bit of magic, and then we were going to flow from that into a little bit of heart health.
Yeah, because we mentioned at the beginning of the episode that, the hard part is making sure your heart works and everything, right?
Yeah.
We don't want it to stop. We want to be able to have things that are healthy. So
Exactly.
as I'm holding my Mountain Dew, that's fine.
I just wanted to find out, first off, what introduced you to Magic the Gathering?
Sheer coincidence.
Okay.
I used to walk to and from school, not up and down hill in the snow barefoot like our parents did.
Right.
But I used to walk to and from school, and on the way home from school, there was a card shop and an LGS, if you will. and inside that LGS was Marvel vs. Capcom. I don't know if anyone remembers Marvel vs. Capcom,
Oh yeah.
but quite the game. And one day I stopped in to play Marvel vs. Capcom, and I bumped into a friend who I hadn't seen in many years, and he got me into playing, and it's been a wonderful ride since, going on
Nice.
29 years.
Nice. So you were in it early.
Really early, yeah.
I was in it early. The first pack I ever opened was a pack of Tempest.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah, that was about the same. That might have actually been my same. No, I got a Tempest Precon of the Sliver deck, and a pack of Stronghold was the first pack I got. So you were probably a little earlier than me.
The first pack I ever opened was Tempest, and inside of it was the chase card of the second
Nice.
set, the Rappy Dragon.
That's better than my first pack. My first pack was Scourge, and it was Corona False God, and I still have it. It's slabbed now because I wanted to keep it safe, but that was the first card I ever opened as a rare. So that's really funny.
Hot take number one: unless you're in dire straits, don't sell your collection, because I did.
Oh yeah, no.
Tom has gone through a lot of collections. I have not.
I think I've gone through 3 or 4 collections now. The third one I don't really count because it was just a couple of decks. But yeah, no, Sean's got his original collection, and no, especially being in the selling side of things, that's one that I never really push. Is like he's got like a handful of cards that I'm just like, I don't know that I would ever sell those. Like,
yeah, there's some cards I own that I'm never gonna sell just because they mean things. Or I opened up the chase card for the set, and I'm like, I can't get rid of this.
I would have had quite the small fortune right now if I kept what I had.
oh, I bet probably a laundry list of reserved cards. I think about a lot of when I played or started really playing socially was during the time that Gaia's Cradle was just like sitting in elf decks. And I know that I've seen many of them unsleeved on cafeteria tables just tapping for mana. And looking back, it's like, oh my god.
If we would have known then what we know now, all those $20 dual lands in the cases of those LGSs would be sitting in our binders right now.
Yep. Do you recall, did you do any of the magazines at all?
I never did the magazines. I did the Friday Night Magics.
Okay.
We actually, my mom's fiance gave me his old collection. Well, gave the card store his old collection. I tried to get it from him for years, and he wouldn't. But inside of it is an original survey of how do you like Wizards of the Coast. And it's from like 1994, and it's still in mint condition. And if you fill it out and send it in, they'll send you a T-shirt and a binder.
Yep.
But it expired. It expired. I told Tom we should fill it out and still send it in, even though it's expired, to see if it works. But it's probably not even the right address anymore.
No, I don't know.
Remember having to get prices in Inquest?
Yes,
Yep.
that's where it came from. Was Inquest magazine? Yeah.
And the catastrophe of having the thing you're looking for not in the book at the time.
Yep.
It was either too new or.
My favorite was the fact that in one of the Inquests I have, it talks about Lion's Eye Diamond being the worst card in the set.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was a dud.
It was.
Now look at it.
Designed for Commander.
Yep. Now look at it. Jeez.
Do you recall the Iguana's comic book cafe ads in Inquest at all?
I never bought an Inquest. I only used the store copy.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, no, there was that was the store that we would go to, and they had a Black Lotus that was, I think it was like a beta, and it was on a pedestal in a glass case, and it was $400. And I remember every time my dad, and I would go there, he would, no, there's no way that's not gonna amount to anything. This might be 5-10 years running, and then it's gonna dud out. And about 10 years ago, I started sending him an email every year on his birthday of the price of the current Black Lotus.
Yeah, I remember $20 dual lands in the case. I remember $300 Lotus.
Oh.
I remember a $10 fork.
Wow.
Well, that brings up the next one. Do you have, are you a nostalgic person? Do you have like a favorite card?
I do. I have a pet card.
Okay.
Before I sold my collection, the first old card that I ever owned was Underworld Dreams. So the original art, Julie Barron is the original artist.
Okay.
Legends. I just got myself another copy in beautiful condition, like light play at the worst.
Mm.
and I just like it was the first card I ever owned that was old. Like,
Yeah,
so
that's pretty awesome.
that's it.
That's
It's not particularly exciting, but that's what we got.
That's a pretty fun card, though. Does 1 damage to opponent for each card he or she draws.
yeah.
That's
It's
that.
excellent in Mono Black Devotion.
Yeah, that's really good in Mono Black Devotion. I mean, it's 3 black pips.
Yeah.
And then I do have a Nekuzar deck, but 3 black pips is just asking a lot.
Yeah.
And you've got that one. Is that the art with the little bat things on it?
No, it's earlier than that. So
Okay.
it's
No,
the one with the 2 people on it.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
that's
two
really
people,
cool.
One's holding a book, I believe.
Yes.
They're like in the underworld.
Yeah.
and-
I really like that one. The bat one's okay. I definitely like the original a lot, though.
Yeah.
Considering
no,
they reprinted the original as a DCI promo, it looks like. Huh.
Yes, they did.
Nice.
that's how you know it's really fancy if they
Yeah.
choose it for that.
Very
The
true.
Legends one is the art that it's simple. It's,
Oh, they reprinted it last in Theros. Theros
yeah,
Beyond
they
Death.
reprinted it in Theros, yeah,
Okay.
And then
Yep.
there's
Oh.
a white border version as well.
Yep, and then they did a Secret Lair one.
That's pretty on theme though for Theros. I feel like
Yeah.
at least that round of
Oh, yeah.
Theros.
Oh yeah.
So does that tie in? Is that kind of your play style then, or is that just a favorite card that you have? Do you have a different play style that you typically go for?
I kind of like killing everyone at the same time.
Okay.
Mm,
Okay.
So do I.
I have a conscience. I feel bad. Like I can't build an Eldrazi deck.
Yep.
I can't do Eldrazi because of an Allied. I just feel bad. So
Mm.
I'm bad at attacking. I like to spread out damage.
We just
Um,
convinced a pod member to take all the Annihilator stuff out of their Eldrazi deck,
It's
and
still
is-
terrible.
It's still terrible, but it's much more reasonable now.
Yeah.
I just can't. I can't be the one to like. I'm too nice. I'm here to save lives, not take them. So I'm just
Mm.
gonna
Right.
take
Very
that.
true.
That's why the deck tech works out really well for the, because it's not until you kill everybody by winning the game.
That is true.
That's usually the plan. I don't use like I win the game cards. Not my style.
Mm.
Okay.
I'll usually just finish the game with something big and flashy. And
It's true. You could
10,000 damage
I
to
would say
everyone.
you could Aether Reflux Reservoir, gain a ton of life, and then just deal it all to everybody. That works.
The last deck I built was Lorehold, the Historian.
Mm.
I'm kind of partial to. I'm looking for it. It's called Storm Herd, I believe. Yeah, Storm Herd. It is a 10 mana sorcery, 2 white and 8,
That's
and it
awesome.
creates 1/1/1 white flying Pegasus for each point of life you have.
Holy crap!
Sean, I feel like that goes in birds.
That's nuts.
It costs a lot. It's expensive to cast. It costs 8, but Lorehold miracles it for 2.
Oh,
What are Pegasi but birds with horse feet?
exactly.
Birds with horses.
That's pretty awesome though. That's definitely gonna go on a list somewhere. What was the name of that card again?
Storm Herd. It's like a $2 card from Commander, one of the Commander sets.
Copy that. Yeah, no, that's definitely going in something.
Oh,
I might
I-
have to throw that in Wakanda actually.
This is the only Boros deck I've ever liked.
Wakanda's weird for me. I'm more of a Grixis player traditionally, mono black or Grixis, and I'll tell you what, I built Black Panther just because I thought it would be funny before they said they were doing the precon and all that stuff, and it's Selesnya is dangerous if you use it
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
The big standard deck right now is Selesnya Landfall.
Yep.
Indeed.
Oh,
We've
I'm
talked about
fully
Landfall
aware.
quite a bit.
Yeah, I hate it so much.
The next one, let me check here. Oh, okay, yeah, no, we're skipping ahead a little bit. Universes Beyond, what are your feelings on that? Are you a yes or no on the UB?
So it's a hot take, but I'm a yes.
Okay.
Nice.
It's
I'm
a
yes,
hot take,
there's a
but
reason I'm a
that's
yes.
okay. Care to elaborate?
Anything that brings new players to the game.
Thank you.
Yes.
Jeez, is
Anything
it
that
that
brings new
hard?
If people are attracted to K-pop demon hunters, it's a theme.
Yes!
Bring in K-pop demon hunters as a theme.
Love
I
my girls.
Love the way they did SpongeBob,
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
where they just reskinned cards that were already in existence. They didn't give SpongeBob their own cards because I
Mhm.
think people would have freaked out, and rightfully so, because SpongeBob is kind of joking and lighthearted and tongue
Yeah.
in cheek. But
Even
I
though they
think
made him Jodo.
yeah, I don't want to get their ass beat by Joda.
Lighthearted Joda. Lighthearted Gary is talks real.
Oh yeah,
Come
that's
on.
that's the beautiful. That one fits really well though.
It does.
Final Fantasy and Avatar were the biggest hits of the year.
Avatar, ironically, and we talked a lot about this leading up to Avatar, but it fits so well. I feel like within the Magic mythos, as like just another plane of existence. Like if it hadn't been introduced before as a TV show, they could have easily been like, this is the plane of, I don't know if it has a planet.
It doesn't really have a planet name. I don't
Okay.
think. There might be.
Final Fantasy also swords and sorcery, man. Swords
Yeah.
And sorcery.
Yep. Gun swords.
Gun swords.
Gun swords are still swords.
Yep.
Right. But yeah, with all that, is there an IP that you think that Wizards is sitting on right now? Is there something that you think that they should really go for, or something that you just personally want to see?
There's an elephant in the room. Everyone knows it.
Okay.
I hope we're looking at Star Wars.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
With the misprint from Strixhaven, I think we have to be looking at a Star Wars IP.
I think that I really thought that it was going to be in the Starship thing, and then they gave because we were back and forth on that back when they had leaked the cards.
Yeah, when they first leaked it, and I was telling Tom about the leaks.
No
I
way.
was like, no, like they won't do like Star Trek. That's like it's too weird.
And here we are.
And then here we
It might
are.
be a little too R-rated, but I'd love to see Game of Thrones.
See, that would also fit into the mythos, though.
Yeah.
That'd be really good. Oh yeah, that'd be great. I mean, Tarnera. What? Wow. Yeah, let's just Dragon Commander it up. Great.
Yeah.
Something other than Dragon, please.
Right.
That'd be nice.
I'm not afraid of Dragon.
Sean's afraid of
I'm
Dragon.
so afraid of Dragon.
Not fear the Dragon.
Oh, that's all I do is fear the Dragon.
Not fear the
Even Gavin himself said that Eminence was a mistake.
Eminence is a mistake.
Eminence is a mistake.
Eminence is a mistake. Universes Beyond, that's okay. Eminence,
Yep.
that's a mistake.
Yeah,
Right.
I do like your stance on it though, which is just bring more Magic players in. Because the Gemini twins, we actually sent them a box of turtles to have their kids open up, and I was looking through the comments, and some person was like, "What a waste of money!" And my exact response to it was, getting more people in and making kids happy isn't a bad thing. Like,
Yeah,
it's not a waste of money.
I was gonna
Oh
say.
no, more people coming into Magic? How dare I?
I just saw kids having fun with Magic cards, and it just made me. I was like, oh, that's totally 100% worth it.
Yep.
My son is 7 years old, and I have a whole mess of pop culture secret layers for him to open up when he decides to start playing.
See,
Very
exactly.
nice. Very nice.
I got my girlfriend into Magic because of the dog meat Fallout deck. Just Fallout, yeah. So.
Fallout's a great IP. I mean, it's not very swords and sorcery. I mean, it's dystopian, but
Yep.
it's still a great IP.
Oh man,
that and what
dog
a better
meat's
place
so
to
strong, dude.
put
It's
wastes.
a very good precon.
That is true. That is the best place to put wastes.
But yeah, no. Where do you have another plane within Magic that you think that we should have hit a little bit more, or that we should go back to maybe a little longer than we did Lorwyn?
I liked Lorwyn. Lorwyn, I was around for the original Lorwyn, as were you, and Lorwyn.
Yep,
was
me too.
phenomenal. I think they're recycling through the planes. There hasn't been much we've missed. I'd love to go back to Wrath.
That would be
That
really
would be
nice.
cool.
I have a soft spot in my heart for Tempest.
Yep.
I know Gavin said it's not going to happen, but I'd love to go back to Blocks.
Well, Gavin was already wrong about Eminence. He's probably wrong about this.
Well,
I'd love to go back to Blocks.
They
Yeah,
say
me
no.
too.
They say no on blocks, but at the same time,
We're kind of doing blocks if you look at it. Tom and I put it together a little while ago where like
Yeah, but the Blocks are coming months apart.
yeah, we're going to the plane of New York 3 times in a year. So it's now officially a plane.
They forgot the piss-soaked elevator when they did the last IP.
The piss-soaked elevator.
that really, yeah, I was gonna say if we don't get that in Marvel, I don't know what they're doing.
That'd be so funny.
We're almost definitely getting shawarma.
I wouldn't be surprised if they give us like a boys secret lair at some point with like how it just ended and the popularity of it. Like maybe, right?
It might be a little too above
Yeah.
their ratings.
That's true.
I think they push the envelope for the horror stuff, but I still think that I think that there's a weird like okay to a Chucky doll or a Jason
I
figure.
think that's the one. I think
Yeah.
Duskborn was fantastic. I wouldn't mind heading back there for another set.
The Plane of Valgavoth.
So
Duskborn was a phenomenal set. I would love
Yeah.
to go back to the Plane of Duskborn.
somebody
House.
did a video recently that connected. Well, I suppose the lore's been there the whole time, but they drew all the lines in between Valgavoth getting a hold of the Aether Spark. So he's a plane-wide demon that now has the ability potentially to planeswalk.
And then he also stole loot and learned loot secrets on the Omen paths. So now it is a plane that can now planeswalk into another plane.
So I think
Did you see T-Beard's breakdown
I-
of Ral?
No.
I'll have to check that out.
Strixhaven? So if you look at Ral from Strixhaven, I have a copy of him next to me. The watermark in his text box.
It's the Jace one, the one I showed you.
Oh.
I know what you're talking about. Yep.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so it's one of those things where I was telling Tom it'd be kind of cool because we're like Jace being the big bad. Wow, more Jace focused stuff, whatever. But like Valgavoth, like could you imagine if like, oh, by the way, an entire plane of existence just warped into a plane of existence.
Right.
So figure that out.
No, Wrath I think would be a lot of fun. I think that time travel is probably the best way to do that. But they don't seem too shy to do that. I mean, they kind of did that with Brothers War. They kind of did it. What was it? The one Ixalan. Didn't they have some time travel in the second visit there?
A little bit.
When we're talking about a multiverse, it's not really difficult.
That is true. We're doing that now because Jace.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
we might see Iron Man again.
it's true. It's like Bloomborough is, as people kind of connected it together, that might also be a part of the multiverse because Jace, in his journey to try to find the perfect universe, did find the critters.
Well,
versions.
that was the first place where planeswalkers went, and it affected them.
Yeah.
Like it changed them versus
Yep.
vice versa.
That was an excellent set.
Mm-hmm.
It was. They need to hit more of that too.
I want to go back to Bloomborough.
Let's go ahead and move over to some of the more medical stuff. You've been very vocal about cardiac health and emergency preparedness. What motivated you to start talking publicly about these topics?
It was actually a card.
Okay.
It was a card from Tarkir Dragonstorm.
Okay.
So, defibrillating current.
Ah, yes. I tried to work that one into the deck, but it fell out of the colors.
Defibrillating current. So, I was looking at it, and I was scheduled. It was just before last year's SCG Con,
Mhm.
Okay.
and I was planning to go to SCG Con, and I said, "Hey, I need like a gimmick." And so I took a whole bunch of defibrillating currents. I had 150 of them, and I rebacked them. I had a QR code with a link to the American Heart Association's Find a CPR class.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I was just handing them out to people. I handed one to John Suarez.
That's pretty cool.
Huh.
Nothing ever came out of it, but hey, you lose nothing for doing it. And then I just went to PAX East and I handed one to Iffy.
Nice. Yeah, no, get him out there. Do you have any that we could maybe secure at some point? We don't do a whole lot of like super giving out, but I would definitely.
I don't do those anymore because they were kind of a pain in the ass to make. I had to make them all by hand.
Right.
Just traditional business cards with a QR code.
Yep.
The American Heart Association.
Okay.
So.
Well, we'll chat more about that later.
Yeah.
We've done some custom tokens and whatnot in the past, and I think that that's definitely a noble thing. We like to hand out tokens at events and MagicCon and whatnot. So
we'll put a link to the American Heart Association on the video for this week too.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll make sure to add that in.
I put them
when
on
I
the
did
comic.
my QR code, I didn't realize that they expire, so I have to do new QR codes.
Gotcha.
I didn't realize that they were pay to play.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, no, we'll absolutely add that link into our videos.
But we're gonna find a company that's not pay to play, and I'll redo the cards at my next events.
Nice.
Linktree is really good. Linktree works
I
really
do
well.
use Linktree,
Linktree's great.
but I had to do a custom QR code for it.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Gotcha.
That's true.
Yeah, QR codes are it's a strange territory.
It
Thought
is.
we were going barcodes, and now they're just Minecraft
And now they're
maps.
just barcodes on meth, you know.
Oh yeah, yep.
Which is not good for the heart.
No, I would assume
Ah,
not.
You know,
There's a lot of body systems that meth is in fact not good for.
look at me go.
Look at you, made healthy choices already. Not smoking.
Not
meth today.
smoking meth.
You may have a Mountain Dew, but you don't have meth.
That's
There you
really
go.
weird that I just opened it to take a sip and you said that. Stop looking through my camera.
Unless you're on Adderall.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Don't double up.
Methylphenidate just happens to be meth.
It mixes when you mix the drugs. That's when you really get in trouble.
That's true.
The mixing and matching is dangerous.
And mixing and matching, and people do mix and match.
They're combo players, is what they are.
It's all blue players.
They are combo players.
Blue-
They self-mill a lot, let me tell you.
Blue players are on meth.
So, for somebody who might be listening with little to no medical training, if you're out playing and whatnot, and something happens, what are some of the biggest things that they should know in an emergency situation?
One of the most important things to know is that if you have good intentions, you cannot make things worse and get in trouble.
Okay,
There
is that a Good
literally-
Samaritan law?
There are Good Samaritan laws in just about every state that as long as your intentions are good and not malicious, like you're not rummaging through the deceased's pockets.
Right.
Um,
Hey man, we're just gonna snag this Black Lotus from your pocket real quick.
Basically, every state has Good Samaritan laws in the books that even if someone is in the middle of an overdose and you call 911, you cannot get in legal trouble for calling for aid
Okay.
or for providing some sort of first aid.
I know I deal with that with my job because I work in a very heavy retail situation. We've had some stuff like that can happen in bathrooms, unfortunately, and so I'm pretty familiar with that, with calling. And
People seem to think that if you call 911 on someone who's having an overdose, someone's going to get in trouble for having drugs, and that's just not the case. There are laws in place to prevent that from happening, so do not hesitate to call for help. Do not hesitate to provide first aid, because there are laws in place to protect you. You cannot make this person worse.
nice.
Yeah, no, and that is a real reason for people not to act sometimes. We were just talking about that with the Trans Lifeline not too long ago, because they don't accept any government funding, so they're not mandatory reporters. So they don't have to worry about calling in and reporting if somebody talks to them.
So even if they are mandatory reporters, we only have to report, like if you tell me something in confidence, as long as no one's in danger.
Right.
We don't have to report. We only have to report in the case of imminent danger.
Nice. It's good to know.
So it's if you're like committing a serious crime is when we would have to report.
Right.
Like abuse or
Got someone locked in your basement.
yeah, exactly. Like
Swapping mana after you tap it.
Serious
Be
offenses.
afraid to tell your paramedics what's going on.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's good because as a person who's very afraid of doctors, I'm very afraid of doctors. Always have been.
Let's see here. Now, CPR certification can feel intimidating to a lot of people. What would you say to somebody who's nervous about stepping in during an emergency? That pretty much is it.
It's the same thing. You just can't make them worse.
Right.
Like someone is having the worst day of their life. They are basically dead. You can only go up from there.
That is so true. The for doing CPR, it's 100 beats per minute, right? Like the song "Staying Alive."
It's 100 to 120.
Okay.
The song "Staying Alive" works.
Nice.
Ironically, the song "Another One Bites the Dust" is also at a cadence of 100 to 120 beats a minute.
Please don't bite the dust.
There you go. Just a little rewording.
Yeah, I did it. Look at me go.
You can pick one and go with it. You know, there are a lot of songs. If you just put it into Google, there's at least a dozen songs, the most popular of which is Staying Alive, but Another One Bites the Dust is one of them. There's, I don't remember them off the top of my head. There's a bunch of them.
So, I have done CPR certification 3 or 4 times over the last 20 years, and each time it seems to have, I don't know, when I started doing it, it seemed like it was very involved, and at this point, it's pretty much just about maintaining the chest compressions and making sure that they have a clear airway. There's not really any like face breathing or anything like that anymore, correct?
So we don't even have laypersons really check the airway anymore.
Oh, okay.
What they say is if they're not breathing normally and they're not responding, then you do CPR. Obviously, there's nuance to it.
Mm. Yeah, you don't want to just be pushing on their belly or.
Pushing. I mean, typically you can't make them worse again, but
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I know I've done CPR certifications as well. I had to do it when I was growing up and everything like that. And I remember learning for the first time, they're like, if you're doing CPR, you might sometimes break somebody's rib. And I'm like, oh, God.
there's no might to it.
Yeah.
You will, if you're doing it properly, you will break ribs.
Yep.
Okay.
Which is
But you know what heals?
ribs.
Broken ribs.
Yeah.
You know what doesn't?
Death.
Dead.
Death does it.
Dead does not get better.
I always hate when they're doing one of those reads for like a medication and then in the side effects they throw out death. I'm like, that is not a side effect.
It's a permanent effect.
It is, but
There's no side about it. That's like front. That's the
primary.
front. That's a primary effect.
there's a lot of fear right now with medications and vaccines and
Oh,
all
that's
that
very
stuff.
true.
So this is actually a good thing to talk about. Like when they're talking about the side effects of a medication,
Mm.
they have to list them if it's something that happened during their trial.
Yep.
Because they can't rule it out. So if someone was on a medication during their if 100 people, which would be a low end. I don't know what you guys know about statistics.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say they're looking
Yeah.
for thousands for a decent sample size. Yeah.
If a couple thousand people, let's say 1,000 to make our numbers easier, are on a study and 10 of them die during the study for medication,
Mm.
that's 1%, and they have to list that as a side effect, even though they're talking about all-cause death.
Yeah.
Yep.
Statistically, some of those people are just going to die.
Yeah,
And-
statistically, out of 1,000 people that are being treated for an illness,
Right. Right.
True.
So no, that makes a
1%
lot of
will
sense.
probably die.
They do get a little gruesome sometimes with those, and I think it's more maybe it's targeted stuff. I've been getting a lot of I had to check with my wife the other day. I've been getting a lot of targeted ads for a study on depression, and it's an ad, so I don't pay much attention to it until I notice that there's like 30 of them a day in my YouTube feed, and I was like, if I didn't have some good like mental strength, I would probably get depression from thinking that I had depression from these ads that they're doing.
That's depressing.
Yeah.
Plain's depressing.
The problem with the neuroscience is it's not an exact science.
Yes.
No. No, it's really interesting. Yeah, side effects are definitely a big thing, and a lot of people, like you said, are usually scared of side effects. And I know growing up, I grew up with really major anxieties, and because of that, getting onto new medications was hard, specifically getting onto anxiety medications, which is ironic because to stop my anxiety, I need to go through the anxiety and have anxiety. And I always remember seeing the side effects, because seizures really freak me out because my dad had them and stuff when I was a kid. So whenever I'd see a side effect of seizures on it, I'm like, great, here we go. But
yeah, it's unfortunately a lot of the times with mental health diagnoses, it comes with associated neurological disorders as well, which could be epilepsy or stuff like that. So again, it's not something to really be worried about unless you can always talk to your doctor.
Yeah,
Right.
There we go. See,
Well,
important lessons.
and
Talking
that's-
to your doctor.
That's
Talk to your physician.
the other important thing is I'm getting lined up with a doctor for the first time in like 20 years because I'm crotchety and weird like that. Sean is setting up his annual doctor's appointment, which I think is funny. But I lived in the woods for
It
the
usually
last 10
turns into a
years.
semi-annual because needles, but
Yeah,
not
no,
semi, but every other
and that's funny too because
biannual.
I don't have any fear of needles. I used to donate plasma all the time. I actually kind of use donating plasma as like a faux checkup because you got to be in decent condition. Like,
And they'll check a lot of stuff. Check
yeah,
vital signs.
Yeah.
Do some blood work on you.
so they would pay me like $60, and I got a free health visit out of it.
There's actually a trick you can learn to kind of block out the pain from the needle. That I
Okay.
like to use on my patients.
Passing out.
Um,
Got it.
You're on the right track. So, coughing.
Oh.
It stimulates your vagus nerve, kind of like you're bearing
Coughing.
down, like you're gonna pass out.
Oh. Huh.
And first of all, it helps slow down the heart rate from the anxiety.
Oh.
And secondly, it's a distraction.
That's interesting.
Huh.
I also wonder if your throat clearing, which I wouldn't have noticed unless we had started doing
Dude,
podcasts
all the
together.
time.
And yeah, no, I was wondering if that wasn't more of just like a tick and less of a.
It sometimes is, but no, I have really bad post-nasal drip.
Oh, gotcha.
My face is a little messed up.
That's a good thing you go to your doctor.
You can't fix ugly.
You can't fix ugly, but you can sure as heck cut it up.
You could definitely pay to make it better.
You can pay to make it better.
It says money can't fix all your problems. It fixes my magic problems.
Causes mine.
Oh, I feel that. Well, Chad, I thank you very much for coming out and chatting with us today. Did you have anything that you wanted to? I know we had talked briefly about doing a little bit of an expose, but we've covered a lot of medical procedures and information today. Did you have anything else further that you wanted to share on behalf of the medical end?
Not really. I think we covered a good amount. Learn CPR. You don't have to get certified in it to learn it. You can go on YouTube. There's bystander classes that are free. A lot of airports and doctors' offices now have little test dummies that you can just walk up to them and learn how to do CPR.
That's pretty cool.
It doesn't have to feel like a cash grab from the American Heart Association or the Red Cross. Doesn't feel like it. Again, I think Commander at Home says it best. You don't have to give me your money to support me. Same thing with the companies that put out the certifications for CPR. You don't need to give them your money to support them. Just go learn CPR on YouTube. Go learn CPR at the airport, at your doctor's office. The life you save could be mine.
Yeah, no, and again, that's one of those things that what's the average response time? Or you guys have times that you look at?
There's a national standard of about 8 minutes, depending on your service area.
Okay, so yeah, really, if you can keep somebody going for 8 minutes while EMS is getting there to do the heavy artillery.
So what I can tell you for a fact is 8 minutes without CPR is very close to brain death.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's just what like 10 minutes.
And 10 minutes of oxygen. 10 minutes of oxygen deprivation is enough to cause total and complete brain death.
Yeah. So keeping somebody going for just that 8 minutes is enough to.
What if you're like Tom? You're already brain dead.
I might have 15.
Might have 15.
But no, yeah, absolutely supporting, those things. The Heart Association, like I said, we'll put the link on there on our page for you.
Yeah.
For this episode, absolutely.
Get
There
checked.
are plenty of resources.
I'm going to. I'm gonna go to a physician and not be afraid.
Do you need me to hold your hand?
No, I'm not afraid. I have a competence
I
thing.
might need you to come to mine and hold my hand.
Once you hit age 40, start having them run lipoprotein A.
Okay. I was gonna say that's right around the corner for me, so I'm turning 40 in December.
Once you hit 40, that's when insurance starts to cover it.
Okay.
You have them run it's called a lipoprotein A or LPA, lipoprotein alpha.
Nice.
And it's a more important prognostic indicator for heart disease than cholesterol.
Okay. Yeah, no, and I was a cigarette smoker for many years, and luckily got that past me. It sounds like I'm a spry gentleman for my age. There's a lot of young kids at work that can't keep up. But there's also a 79-year-old man that runs circles
We
around
also
me.
can't keep
So-
up with him. Yeah.
I'm a big guy, but I'll put my blood work against anyone's.
Nice.
Right. Well, thank you very much for coming out and chatting with us today. Anybody who hasn't checked out MTG Medic, the MTG Medic over on, are you just on TikTok or are you spreading across
I'm
the
on
platforms?
everything, but I'm most active on TikTok.
Okay, yeah, no, we're trying to increase presence more on Insta right now because that's where the fire is. But our heart and
So
soul
am
is
I.
on TikTok. So
So am I. So am I.
Yep.
It's an uphill battle.
Yep, exactly. But no, thank you for joining us. Really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Of course.
definitely,
All right. That was a really good interview.
that was really. I thought about doing something horrible there, but I'm not going to. Okay. We'll save it for next time. We'll just keep that as an inside joke. Maybe next recording that could be the story. Okay.
That is true.
Maybe in 3 weeks, Joe will keep reminding us about the story that we started and never finished. That's how we keep them going. I don't know if anybody catches any of the shorts that happen in here.
We're just trapping them into stories.
Or if they know that, there are shorts of us on YouTube. There are. Go check them out. But they're
Lots
not
of shorts.
complete. They chop really weird. It's really, I don't want to say bad, but it keeps you. There's been several times where I'm listening to it and I'm like, now I gotta go watch the episode.
See?
It works.
It does.
Yeah, so go check them out. Get baited.
Master. Baited.
No, like Ben Bateman.
The industry plant.
I feel for him on that one. I really
I do. It's at
There's-
first I was like, that's rough, buddy. And now I'm like, oh, that's rough, buddy.
Yeah, no, like, because again, there's literally nothing that he could do.
He literally has a potted plant now. This is it's named industry
Yep.
because it's an industry plant. Get it? Because the plant is a thing that grows out of the ground, and industry is what he's in. So when you put a name tag on the plant, you call it industry. The name of it is industry plant because we put the name tag that says industry on the thing that's planted, the plant. And he was holding it because he was being called an industry plant. So the industry plant was holding industry, the plant.
I'm gonna stop hitting my vape on the way in the car over here. At least roll down my window next time.
No, that was I just wanted to make sure that everybody knew. Explaining the joke.
Yeah,
is saying
no,
the joke.
Sometimes you just got to break it down a little bit.
Break it down for me, fellas.
know.
Oh. Oh. You know that song?
I mean, I've heard "Break It Down for Me" in a song before.
It's
And then a
Bust
beat.
it's Bust a Move
Bust a
by Young
Move?
MC.
Okay, I'm familiar with Bust a
Yeah.
Move. Good song.
Yeah, it's very good.
Mm.
So our keyword for the week, brought to you by Dr. House.
Dr. House. The
Weekdays on TMT.
12.5th Doctor.
So after Tennant, but before Matt Smith?
Yeah. I think canonically, at least.
Okay.
I'm taking a stab there. That's a wild number.
You should stab with a longer blade next time. So the keyword is gonna be
Look at the dice, Sean. Look at the dice.
planeswalking?
It is planeswalking. I like to use a word from the deck, and spoiler, the deck tech has got planeswalking in it.
Whoa!
Okay, right? Just the one card, I believe.
Is it goats?
No, it's the TARDIS.
Do you get it?
Goats?
Yeah.
Planeswalking goats?
Yeah, because goats walk in a plane. Zzz.
That's a field.
Planes.
I mean, kind of. Plains are usually more grassy.
Okay, say that to the Ravnica lands. Say that to the Tokyo lands. Say that to the New Phyrexia lands. Say that to the Phyrexia lands. Say that to the other Phyrexian lands. Say that to the Mirrodin lands.
The
Say that
Tokyo-
to the Skarza Mirrodin
The
lands.
Tokyo lands are kind of funny because there is no plains within Japan.
Say that to the Zendikar lands.
All of Zendikar lands are just floating mountains.
but they're still not plains. But they call them plains.
It's just like it's a mountain that just like rolls to its flat side for a little bit. And
Even
now it's white mana. Oh no, now it's red mana.
okay, and what about the 4 basic? Oh, that's something I never did the update on. That was actually an important update.
What?
So in the box of Lord of the Rings, the special like gift bundle that we're getting for the Hobbit,
Right.
we're getting those specialty planes, the ones with the Hobbit holes. They're only going to come in the plains. They're not coming in anything else.
So what you're saying is the Hobbit holes only come in the plains?
They do. It's better than the planes coming in the Hobbit holes.
Okay, now we have derailed.
No, but once again, it hits my point that it's a Hobbit door and that's not a plains.
I'm just picturing several different things, none of which I could say in any type of polite company. And I know this is some mixed company in here, but at the same time, Sean, planes going up the bum holes of hobbits?
I never said that.
You said that the planes come in the hobbit holes.
Yeah, like we open the door and the planes walk in.
A plane land? Or like, because I'm still
No.
imagining like a 747.
No, because planes walking. So if there's planes walking, that infers that there's planes running and planes standing. So the planes is walking into the Hobbit hole. Planes walk.
Gotcha.
Hobbit hole.
Gotcha.
What is planes walking, Tom?
Planes walking.
Holy shit.
No, hobbit hole.
Oh, sorry. Holy Hobbit hole.
It was introduced in Plane Chase in the Plane Chase anthologies.
See? Plane chase. Plane walk. Planes walk. Plane stand. Plane sit.
Planeswalk is a keyword action
Planes
used
jump.
in the Plane Chase format.
Planes drive.
Planeswalk means to put each face-up plane card or phenomenon on the bottom of its owner's planar deck face down, and then move the top card of your planar deck off of that planar deck and turn it face up in a Plane Chase game. The wording is weird on that. So,
Plane chase is very interesting because it was something they tried to do early on with Commander products, and I think it was fun, right? But this was also in the early days where people still like to have fun with the game.
who does that?
I don't know, considering I brought up a new EDH format on our Instagram, and a lot of people got pissy because it's just more complicated, Popper. And it's like, I'm sorry, do you not like to have fun?
You know what else I saw? I saw a lot of other people get excited about having fun playing Magic.
Yeah, see?
Because that's what it is inherently.
Yeah.
I know that I'm sure there's something that'll break it.
They were
and so
plane
forth.
chasing it.
But at the same time, I think it'd be really cool to see where this goes. This is a very low power format with a fun twist of flavor to it.
It is, which we will talk more about next week, right?
Yeah, we're going to do a whole episode on it
Whole
next week.
episode. So make sure you planes walk on over. Or run.
Click here to go to that episode.
Planes click.
Please click. But yeah, so essentially you play with a larger deck. You can actually just download an application to play Plane Chase.
Which is basically what killed Plane Chase, because you can just download it for free.
Well, I don't know that it killed it so much as it just made the cards kind of novel.
Do you know what killed it? Modern players.
It does not do well with anything try hard. Like
No, because your deck could be really good, and now it's really garbage.
Yeah.
And vice versa. Your deck could be really garbage, and now it's really good. Oh, you're playing Landfall? Oh, we hit the Zendikar plane. Now you can play 7 lands per turn. What?
Yeah, it's wild. That's not what Zendikar
We call
does,
that
but-
plane sprinting. I'm trying to see how many adjectives I can throw in after planes. It's going pretty good.
It's not doing bad. It's a running bit that I think I can get behind. At least plainly.
Do you get it? So the joke in that one, just so everybody's aware, is so we're talking about plane chase, which is a different type of format, and I made the joke about planes walking infers that there's also planes running and planes standing. Because of that joke, Tom, my co-host, he's the one in the top hat, then said, "Hey,
Why all the
Plainly.
top hat hate?
I did it once right now.
Oh yeah,
Can you let me mansplain this, please?"
go ahead.
Thank you.
Mansplain your joke. While I planes walk over here.
It's planes cry. Thank you. But no. So he said plainly, referring to this entire bit that I'm doing. There we go.
That's it?
Yep.
Well, now it is my time to speak. And 4 planes and score ago, I declared civil war on you because you called me another slur about my top hat.
Abraham Lincoln?
Yeah, that one. Way to go.
On Memorial Day.
You know who you look like? You look like Kennedy. A young Kennedy. Like the toddler.
Which one?
The little one. His son.
Which one?
The kid. The one that they have all the sad pictures of at his dad's funeral. Did you not?
What is happening in this episode?
Were you not there at the
No,
Kennedy
I was not.
assassination?
No.
Gosh. This is like when you had to explain who Big Bird was to those people the other day.
That was so rough. That was so rough.
So he goes to tell his fun fact about the Challenger almost having Big Bird in it, and he normally has to go back and explain what the Challenger is. But then we got some people that were so young that
I had to go back further and explain who Big Bird was.
He explains what the Challenger is, and they're like, no, like, who's Big Bird? And he's like, oh,
It's so rough.
Good times, though.
I hate it. So yes, the TARDIS lets you planeswalk, which is it's pretty cool. I like it. We need to play more of it.
We should play more Planeswalk. You know what?
Planes chase.
Or Plane Chase. So many planes adjectives. Plainsplaining. I love it.
Plainsplaining.
Did you not come up with that? You were mansplaining. You should have been plainsplaining.
So what plainsplaining is?
But yeah,
no.
You should check out Plane Chase. It's a lot of fun. You can pretty much throw Plane Chase into any format. That's the really cool thing about it, is you could just play Plane Chase with your standard decks in a 1v1 format. You could play it, throw it down in your pod. You could really do whatever you want to.
Except for modern.
No, you could do it with modern too.
No, modern players don't like to have fun, Tom.
No,
They like to go, hey guys, Here, I'll do an exact reenactment for you for how modern players like to play the game. Oh, hey Tom. Ready to play some Magic?
Sure. Let's play some Magic, Sean.
All right, that was good. I'll see you next week.
All right. Do you want to go for game 2?
What's that?
Don't they do best of 3 in modern?
Yeah, but if my deck's obviously more superior, you should just give up before we even play.
But we didn't even sideboard, Sean.
It doesn't matter.
I want a sideboard. That's why I have 15 cards that I brought extra.
Well, that was stupid.
I'm going to play Commander.
Oh, not a real format.
But only the hard one that we can win.
Mm.
I don't want to play Commander. I want to win Commander.
True. This has all been a reenactment of things that have happened on Instagram this week.
Instagram is a scary place, Sean.
It's a very scary place, and of course, I'm the one running it. So
There's too much racism there. And
that's Twitter.
is it?
Twitter's the racist one.
Okay.
Instagram is Facebook for people who can't read.
Ah, yes. Gotcha.
That's why Reels do so good on Instagram, because all they have to do is watch it. But then they get mad when you put subtitles, because they're like, what's the shit on the screen in front of them?
Make your picture go away. Stoppy with word. Make think.
Me playing slow. So
Try green mana.
try green. Dinosaur, big stompy stomp.
Honestly, the more I play green, the more green is kind of secretly the big brain one, especially in Commander, because it's gotten so much tech over the years that, like, it can really do anything it wants.
What
And it
tech? I
has-
tap for more mana?
That's what green does. And
That's not more tech. That's just adding more steps to tapping mana.
What was it that kicked your ass in that game? that you
Oh,
played?
you mean Landfall? The thing that rewards you for playing the game?
No.
Congratulations, here's $5 for waking up this morning. Oh, you swallowed your saliva a minute ago? Here's $1.50.
I mean, that's a decent return.
You were an idiot on a podcast today? Here's $7.
Nobody does that, Sean. Thanks, Joe.
So our tech for the week is based on, it's a cardiac center, right? You made a
I was actually, I was going to let you take this since I got the interview. I was going to let you get the deck tech because you haven't really looked at this yet, have you?
I have not. I will
Okay.
do it with my 4%.
Oh, do you need my phone?
Probably
Here, you can
because
just
I Plains can't deal with this.
Plains old can't deal with it.
Plains can't deal with it. Ah! Oh fuck!
Today the hard part is stretching across the table.
Not for me, it ain't. Just kidding. I stretch across the sides. So season 3, episode 8, Zedru Memorial Cardiac Center.
Did I write it right on there?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Right? You're just weird.
I know.
Plains whack. So at Zedru Memorial Cardiac Center, every patient receives compassionate care, complimentary card draw, and medically inadvisable amounts of lightning. Lightning, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's a heart thing. In case we got to defibrillate somebody. I'm not doing that a second time.
Staffed by overworked clerics, artificers, and one suspiciously enthusiastic goblin EMT, the great-hearted response unit races across the battlefield in ambulances, medvac craft, and barely regulation-compliant shock mechs to stabilize the life totals and distribute experimental gifts, in quotes, to all players equally. Whether reviving allies with emergency procedures or flatlining opponents with orbital-grade shocky hardy stuff, this facility remains committed to one sacred principle. Nobody leaves the table untreated.
Boom.
That was rough.
It was.
That hurt.
You did really good, though.
Thanks. So, our commander is Zedru the Great-Hearted. It is 1, and hey, it's Memorial Day. It's America.
Red, white, and blue. Look at that.
America! Emrakul!
See, it's great. I love it.
It's a legendary creature, Minotaur Monk. That is a goat.
It is a Minotaur monk.
That's a fucking goat.
What's a goat person?
I mean, it's technically an antelope.
Yeah, so
It's not a Minotaur.
isn't that what a Minotaur is? The bull
They're
person?
a bull person.
Cloven hoof person?
Yeah, but they're not
I can't tell
a
if you're-
goat person.
I can't tell if you're being xenophobic or racist, but
What? Those are neither of that. I'm being questionable.
you're just trying to group people together.
No, I'm just trying to figure out if this goat is a Minotaur or not, because I don't think it is.
It's reading the card explains the card.
Whatever. At the beginning of your upkeep, you gain X life and draw X cards, where X is the number of permanents you own that your opponent controls. That's weird. How are you going to give other people your stuff? Well, that's a fine question you just asked, Tom, without saying anything. Thank you. You're going to pay red, white, and blue. Ha! That was a bald eagle. Target opponent gains control of target permanent you control. That's pretty dope.
It is.
I didn't tell you could speak. So...
I'll just keep it over there for now. My way anyways. Make sure drinking coffee.
It's good for your heart.
Be crotchety over here.
So we've got 19 creatures in this, it looks like. We've got a lot of doctors. And by a lot of doctors, I mean all of them.
All of them fit in the colors.
Thank you. So we have the 8th Doctor, that mills 3 cards when he enters. Once during your turns, you may play a historic land or cast a historic permanent spell from your graveyard. Sorry, I don't know why I'm breathing weird. If you do, it gains, if this permanent would leave the battlefield, exile instead of putting it anywhere else.
You getting anxious, Sean?
Maybe. And then it says, Physician, heal thyself. That's not very nice. Physicians are supposed to heal other people. How can it heal itself?
Would that be the medical worker way of telling you to go, F yourself?
I think so.
Why don't you just go wrap a bandage on your arm?
Yeah, how about you fall at yourself and stab yourself with an overly sized needle through your power armor some friggin' how?
I mean, if you're wearing the power armor, I bet you could just, use that to jam it through.
No, I'm pretty sure you, syringe yourself through the armor, which doesn't make any goddamn sense.
That is weird.
There's, no armholes or anything. It's not It's like you have to, it's like a wiggly needle.
I mean, they kind of went over this in The Matrix.
Mm.
There is no armor. It's a video game, Sean.
Plains game.
It's a Plains game.
So we also have the Goblin Medics. Whenever it becomes tapped, it deals 1 damage to any target. That's weird. That's not how you heal people.
Great.
We have Core Celebrant. Whenever it or another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you gain a life. We have the First Doctor. That lets you search for the TARDIS. Whoa, we're planeswalking.
There we go. I mean, so you don't have to play the plane chase with this.
I am talking. It's the 11th Doctor's ability.
You're so lucky that fucking fit.
It's
okay.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, it says I.am.talking. Dash. Exclamation point dash. Whenever the 11th Doctor deals combat damage to a player, you may exile a card from your hand with a number of time counters equal to its mana value. If it doesn't have suspend, it gains suspend. Pay 2, target creature with power 3 or less can't be blocked this turn. Suspending stuff is pretty cool. That's what you do in a hospital when you need to transport organs somewhere. You have to suspend them in cold stuff so they don't die, right?
Yes.
Is that why that was in there?
I would. No.
Oh.
It's because he's a doctor.
No, you know what? That would make sense.
That's why I put all the doctors in here.
So the reason why there's a lot of doctors in this deck is because this is based upon a medical center.
Exactly.
And a medical center is a place where you go to get treated for medical stuff. Sometimes you have the Plains ambulance over there.
There is some Plains ambulancing going on.
There is. I was just getting to that. We have a lot of artifact stuff that does a lot of artifact stuff. Oh, the 15th Doctor. He's good. He's cool. So you put Approach of the Second Sun in here?
It's got to have a win con. I'm giving out a bunch of stuff, okay? And we got to, there was a beat thing to the whole thing because there's definitely a little bit that goes into repetition. I try to put Hearthstone in here, but it just doesn't work. It doesn't do anything at all. So.
What do you mean you're trying to you're trying to make a song out of this? Approach of the Second Sun.
No, it's just a win con it's about beating. You gotta hit it twice. You gotta keep going.
Oh, you have to do the clear twice.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. Deflecting Palm. Doctor, I need help. Nope.
Yes, exactly.
Not right now.
Also,
Plains talk to the hand.
Also, it's
I know.
deflecting palm.
Oh, 100 beats per minute. Staying alive. Electro Dominance. Nice.
Yeah. See, again, there's a little bit of a theme here. I tried to work this in.
Instead of an electric chair, it's an electric bench.
Much more efficient.
None of you will get that because that's from something we watched last night. Sorry.
Love you, Philomena Kunk.
Dude, that's really funny. Beacon of Immortality. Double target player's life total. Shuffle Beacon of Immortality into its owner's library.
I thought that was kind of fun because it's target player. Oh, somebody's getting ready to die? Now you're alive again.
Ah.
And I can cast it again.
I get it. Because that's like working in a hospital as a surgeon and playing God.
Again, part of this was about keeping everyone alive. You keep the table alive. So you
That's
still
pretty fun.
need a win con.
That is true. The Millennium Calendar is in here, which is one of my favorite cards ever. I love really weird niche cards like this.
Another win
It is
con.
absolutely. So if you don't know what the Millennium Calendar does, it is a 1-cost legendary artifact. And a lot of these cards earlier, if you remember, let you do things with historic spells. This is a historic spell. Whenever you untap one or more permanents during your untap step, put that many time counters on the Millennium Calendar. Pay 2 and tap it. You double the amount of time counters on the Millennium Calendar. Not to be confused with the Millennium Falcon, which is coming next year. When there are 1,000 or more time counters on the Millennium Calendar, sacrifice it, and each opponent loses 1,000 life. Take that, Cactuar.
Again, we can be giving people, we could pump people full of life and then.
Yeah. We have the Imperial Recovery Unit, recovering people. Mobilize your mech, you gotta get them there somehow.
Mm-hmm.
The TARDIS, which is the you Plainswalk, which is pretty fun. Surge Hacker Mech, I don't know why that's in here.
Surge Hacker Mech.
Yeah, what's the theme there?
Well, the mechs are they're like response units. There's
Got it.
not a lot of ambulances. Although, did you notice the doctor's car?
I did. It is Bessie, the Doctor's Roadster. It is haste to legendary vehicle. Whenever Bessie attacks, another target legendary creature can't be blocked this turn. Look at that. Can't be blocked. Planes
cool.
blocked.
Planes blocked.
Dawn of Hope. It lets you, whenever you gain life, you can pay 2. And if you do, draw a card. That's pretty fun.
Mm.
And you also make soldiers, I guess. The Day of the Doctor. That's fancy. Wow. Aggressive mining. What does that have to do with medicine? Oh, because you have to go get the materials to save people. You're harvesting organs.
Sometimes you just put something like that in there for Zadu to hand to somebody because they're playing a landfall deck and you just don't want them to do that anymore.
Oh, that's gross. That's terrible. Oh, aggressive
yeah.
mining. It's a well.
There you go.
I was thinking the butt pill.
No, like a
Suppository.
Suppository. We were just talking about that the other day.
Plainspository.
For all these, for all the good these do, I could be shoving them up my ass. Just been eating the suppositories. Tastes like wax too.
Tastes like shit.
That's not what they.
There
are. Did you know that that's a thing?
Why are we talking about this? I'm trying to read
right,
the deck.
Do the deck. Do the deck.
So,
I'll tell you about the poop pills later.
Tom, what do you think this deck costs? I know you probably know, but I'm in your shoes right now, so you need to.
Honestly, I
guess.
look at a lot of different decks. I want to say this one was like in the $60 range.
Is that your final answer?
That is my final answer.
It is $200.36.
Okay, that's still
You
pretty
have
reasonable.
$65 in lands.
Oh yes, I did go pretty wild on
Your creatures are also like $55.
doctors. I hear.
Good news. You only have $6.58 in sorceries,
Hey, that's not bad.
but you only have 2 of them. Hey, just like the Doctor, who has 2 hearts, you have 2 sorceries.
Nice. The
Fun
doctor
fact.
has 2 hearts.
Yep. You have 2 hearts.
That's pretty neat.
See?
Did you know Klingons have redundant organs as well?
Block Junganok.
Yeah. Good job. Kapla.
I don't think I actually said anything, but it was very convincing.
Wow. So I think that's a racism, Sean. Here he goes again. Just between you and me, I don't know that I would pick Klingons to be the thing I'd be racist against. That sounds like a really bad idea.
I was trying.
It's like, oh, those damn Russians. I hate those guys. They don't just beat the hell out of you.
While Tom's being plains racist, we're gonna.
I kind of am. Russia is a giant plains.
Yeah, some would say the biggest. No, it's Antarctica, actually.
It's the biggest.
It's Antarctica.
Antarctica?
Thank you.
I mean, I
don't
thought that
know.
was the biggest desert in the world.
Maybe.
It's about rainfall. It's about average rainfall.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Or average annual precipitation. And yeah, it snows there a lot, but it just blows around. big secret.
Just blows around.
Yeah, it just blows around. It's there, and it snowed like once last year, and then it just it's like a snow globe,
That's really interesting, actually.
right? Because it is just a giant desert. It's
Now-
a snow desert.
Planstartica.
Planstartica?
Plansartica. Plansartica.
Plansartica. So I did want to talk just a little bit about the Spider-Man potentially. So it sounds like basically what they're doing is they're not doing Through the Omen Paths anymore. They're done with that. They have the licensing for
Do
everything
not
they need.
get rid of our boy.
No. Here's the fun thing. Okay, not only.
Do you not know who we're talking about? Glarb?
No, Fleeb.
Fleeb?
Fleeb.
Fleeb? That was
Fleem?
a sound. Fleem?
Fleem.
I'm going to pull it up.
Yeah, you should.
You keep talking.
But anyways, so basically what they're doing is they're allowing people to cross over. They're getting all the Spider-Man cards on there, and they're just going to treat the Through the Omen Path versions like an old skin. So you know how you can like change the skins of your cards and so forth?
Oh.
Yeah, it's just another skin that they have for it. So they're not doing away with it. No, there's I need to sit down and actually listen to the call. I'm going to try and make a point of doing that and then come back to y'all next week with some information on that. But I feel like Mr. Cox has been trying to feed the fires of, anti-union stuff by painting up his annual report to basically look like, the folks over at the digital side are losing money when in fact it's due to the regulations and so forth that are being put upon them.
Plains lying.
Plains coercion.
I can't. What color is he? Because I can't find him in the Omen Path's entire list.
He's the Green Goblin.
Oh, I'm also
In the wrong one.
Yes.
Just type in Fleem.
I did. It didn't come up.
Fleem.
Yes. I got the guy. Oh, does he transform? Fleem! There he is.
There he goes.
That's Fleem.
He's fun. He's a great little guy.
He's a cute little guy. He's a little goblin human villain. He's a goblin.
He's a goblin.
He's goblin.
But yeah, no, it'll be really great to actually get some Spider-Man cards to
Very
work
true.
in with everything else. I don't hate the other stuff, Through the Omen Paths, but I am very much more familiar with the Omen Paths, or with the paper magic.
And we're actually going to get the Soul Stone in Arena and them not forget about that one.
Right, yeah, no,
That was kind of the biggest problem.
Because it was, that was on the graphic there, is that we're going to have the Terminus on one and then the Infinity on the other.
Yes.
So
The Infinity Stones.
are going to
Mind Stone, Time Stone, Power Stone,
We could
the Terminus.
realistically collect them on there. It's a lot easier to get cards on Arena than it is.
Not for me.
Not for you.
No,
Why not?
because my poll luck doesn't change depending on the platform.
You don't need pull luck to use a wild card, Sean.
You want to bet?
Yeah, you don't. No, that's not how those work. You just use the wild card to get the cards that you want. Yeah. You open more packs to get more wild cards.
So I can put money into my money thing to buy money.
I recommend playing free Arena. It would be good to, support the folks over on the digital platform, but at the same time, I am, personally not really looking to invest heavily on that. But I also know that free players in a platform like that are very vital to the overall health of the game. I mean, it's definitely something that doesn't really get talked about quite enough in a lot of gaming, but free gamers are really just part of the economy.
Very true.
And if you have free gamers coming in just to play, it makes the whole environment feel richer.
Very true.
So,
And do you know what else is richer? Dude, I've got like 3 bits going in this episode.
Yeah, I was
This
gonna
is-
say
this
you're
is
just
freaking awesome.
I just lean back
I'm
a little
so
bit and I
happy.
let you go to town.
I
man.
love
This
doing
is-
bits.
Yeah, no, I was trying to act a little bit weird throughout most of it, just so that you still thought that maybe at some point I was gonna try and scare you.
Oh, I'm still scared.
Oh well, again, I'm not gonna do it. I've got too much invested in not scaring you at this
Well,
point.
thank you.
You're welcome.
If you guys are, once again, I want to thank our sponsor, Manapool.com. Make sure you go planes run over to Manapool. Go take a planes walk around their website and planes grab yourself some cards.
You could planes do something else as well. I was gonna say planes walk, but I was meaning like the evasion planes walk, and then I realized it wasn't gonna work, so I bailed on it. Also, check out Shipping Shield. Greg's got some great products over there. I'm really so excited to see those. We got to place that order.
Greg-
I'm going to email you in like 20 minutes, Greg.
Greg has an amazing package. Great for sending cards out.
He does in fact have a great package.
Great package. Go on over there. Go over to shippingshield.com. Make sure you ask Greg. And if you're ordering for the first time, make sure you put in Hard Part Podcast 5 for 5% off your order.
Make sure to pick up Sean a pack of Moxies and a pack of Pall Malls. Pall Malls? That's what you smoke?
Planes, grab me a cigarette. Thank you guys for joining us for this episode, episode 8.
Yeah.
And we will plain see you next time.
Signing off.
Sign it off.